Well, welcome back. Welcome back, Mr. Den. My stream dropped. I don't know what happened. I lost my internet connection briefly. I'm fine now, so hopefully it stays fine. 3 physical damage. This does 2 physical damage. He's got 10 health. I think I'm dead. But let's try anyway. Damn. You should have listened to Chekhov, I guess so. Did I lose anything? It doesn't look like anything really happens when you die. I didn't lose any money. Okay. Well, that's good to know that there's no repercussions for dying. Barn doors are locked. Well, shoot. So you're moving out? Yep, I finished packing, so now I'm just waiting for the movers to come and take this last load of stuff. You've got movers coming in the middle of the night? Nah, in the morning. But I went and packed my teddy bear and forgot which box he's in. Can't sleep. See, why are you leaving? Well, my daughter went off to college, so there's nothing keeping me here. I never particularly cared for farming anyhow. Just kinda fell into it, you know? So I reckoned I'd take the opportunity to retire and travel a bit. See what kind of trouble I can get up to, hey? Nice. So what's your story? What are you doing out on a night like this? Okay, so sorry. I said nice. He says, so what's your story? What are you doing out on a night like this? I got a letter from my Uncle Murray. It sounded urgent, so I hopped a bus to Ocean City. I ain't sure how to tell you this, but you got a ways to go yet. Yeah, the bus ran out of gas, so the driver sent me to scavenge for some more. I gotcha. Well, I think there's an old gas can in the barn out back. You're welcome to it. Thanks. I gotta warn you, though. You'll have to fight my daughter for it. What? Well, technically, I should say my daughter's monster. What? It's a thing my daughter Simone built. What? See, my kid's a real technical whiz. She built an ominous robo-traption to help with plowing and harvesting and the like. Worked real nice too. Wow. Problem is, after she left, it blew a what's-it tube and got violent. I'm pretty good with machinery, but when it comes to these newfangled electrics, I might as well be a dog trying to read Plato. So I locked it in the barn. Aha, I see. You're welcome to try your hand against it if you mind to, but please be careful. It's got a lot of sharp bits on it. Here's the key. I got the key to the barn. Nice. What's this game about? It is about being wacky and weird. Welcome to the stream, Goku. This is I would say it's a turn-based RPG adventure game with what's that called? Lovecraftian themes. Let's unlock the barn. You heave the doors open and leave the key in the lock in case Elias wants to lock up again later. Let's go on in. Inside the barn. It's a nice barrel, but it'd be nicer if it had anything in it. You have a recurring nightmare about searching for something in one of these. Needle? This cabinet is rusted shut. Damn, I don't have 3 muscle. This is just a painting of a bunch of tools. A watering trough for some long-gone livestock. This must be the farmer's daughter's fishing rod. Let's take it. I got a fishing rod. Nice. Oh, there's the contraption. Based on the arrangement of these objects around it, you conclude that this is a machine for turning hay bales into loose hay. A bale-full pile of hay. You're not going to get past that thing without destroying it. Well, we might as well destroy that mofo. Oh, it's got 4 HP? We got this in one shot. Watch this. Huh. And kablam! Simone's monster is now just a pile of parts on the floor. Rest in parts. It's a workbench for welding. Search it. We needed 2 Moxie to do it. That's cool. It's mostly tools you don't understand, but you do find some gloves. I got a new item. Welding gloves. Can we put on the welding gloves? We're wearing the welding gloves. What do? +1 hot armor. Nice. Too bad we're not wearing the gloves. It would have been nice to wear gloves. You'd go up there if it weren't for your hay fever and your falling out of lofts fever. Okay. Hey, gas. You went through a lot to gain access to this can. Accept your reward. All right. We're 1/3 away. Victory is sweet. It's probably the lead that makes it sweeter. Makes it sweet. Is lead sweet? I did not know that lead was sweet. Let's talk to him. How much, No, we only have 5 XP. Elias is looking around and mumbling to himself as he checks off his mental to-do list. Hey, Elias. Hey, what can I do for you? Let's tell him about the scarecrow. I had to beat up your scarecrow, sorry. Well, I was leaving it behind anyhow. But why'd you go and do a thing like that for? It shot at me with a gun. Oh, right. Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable then. Okay, I guess that's it. Can I have your gun? No? Alright. Enjoy blue cola, the honorable choice. There's red cola and blue cola. What do we have here? Topeka is 1,200 miles away. Damn. I want this can of gas. Give me this can of gas. Let's collect the fuel. Sweet. But there's something shiny in this pile. Dig for it. I got an item, 1917 SIT class ring. Hold on, were those class rings? Not glass rings? I was reading glass ring. I think I might be dumb. An open fire in an enclosed space? Classic. Hey, there's something in there. I do have one hot armor, so reach in and grab it. Let's do it. This is not the indicated use of those gloves, you know. I got an item, a crowbar. There's a loose floorboard in the house. You probably shouldn't root through that guy's knapsack without asking him first. Well, let's talk to this guy. A cheerful-looking hobo toots idly on a harmonica. Interrupts his tootling. Hi there, I'm Ultimate Rich. Well, howdy there, neighbor. I'm Howie. Pleased to meet you. I'm not actually from around here, though. Well, the way I see it, this whole country is my home, so everybody is my neighbor. Aw, that's nice. Either that, or they're all trespassers. Who'd better get off my property? I'm just joshing you, friend. Here for some jerky? What kind? Clam. It's a local delicacy. Clam jerky? Huh. Yeah, you know what? Let's try. You know what? I'm willing to try anything. I got some clam jerky. There you are. Can't abide the stuff myself. Like eating dried slug, but saltier. Come to think of it, that's exactly what it is. You're really selling me on this local delicacy. If you ask me, the locals are a bit weird. Okay. Do you live here? Not permanent like, but I've been camped out here for a few days all alone. Well, it used to be a bit livelier, but the bosses sent a railroad bull to run everybody off. Railroad bull? You mean like a cop? Yeah, you could say that. I think he's still prowling around out back if you care to test your mettle. Don't advise it, though. Is he packing deep? No, he's unarmed. But one of your arms might make a pretty good club once he gets it off you. Any plans for the future? Well, word on the wall is that there's a camp forming in Ocean City. I figure I'll mosey on over there once this rain lets up. Word on the wall? I never heard that phrase. Is it like, through the grapevine? Similar. I see. Where are you from? Originally, I'm from Hawaii, but I got bored of gorgeous tropical beaches and decided to hit the rails. You rode the rails from Hawaii? Yep. Real challenging trip for a first-time hobo, but I made it through all right. You ever think of going back? They only go up with the one track here. So it was a one-way trip. I might head back for a visit once they've built a second one, though. Let's ask about his knapsack. Is this knapsack your only luggage? Oh, that ain't mine. That's been there since I arrived myself. Before I arrived myself. You know, he's been able to work out how to open the dang thing. You can figure out the trick, you're welcome to it. I inspect the bag. It happens to be latched shut with one of those puzzles made out of bent nails and steel wire. A puzzle made out of bent nails and steel wire? I don't think I know that kind of a puzzle. Howie wasn't just harmonicaying. Dixie. I don't know what that means. Anyway, we need 3 Moxie for that. We currently have 2. Oh, I don't have the muscle to open the door? Frick, man. There's a lot going on around here. Well, let's go back and pry up that one loose floorboard. I think it was in here, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's pry it up. Huh, there's some kind of old cellar underneath here. What? Through that one floorboard? Alright, let's go down. Oh, shoot. What? You could probably make a crude ladder out of these bits of wood. Let's do it. There we go. Rickety and unsafe, just the way I like it. All of these jars of food are revolting. But on the bright side, all but 3 of them are broken. Take the unbroken ones. Alright. Are you sure? They're really gross. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, it's your funeral if you eat them, I mean. Got 3 jars of gross old vegetables. A barrel of decades-old bacon grease. Very nasty. Do I have to fight the spiders? Can I sneak by? You can't tell if these spiders are fighting or flirting. Let's fight them. Uh-oh. Poison, you son of a gun. He's got 5, and he's got 5 health. I think we can take him out. I think we got this. Hold on, what is this? Decrease a blind spider's muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 3. This will not end my turn. Huh. Let's see what happens. Okay. Let's just do attacks. Let's kill him. Nice. Okay, yeah, we should be fine. Hey, Simon the Warbler got stronger. Can I use Simon, or is he just there to, like, kind of help me out? You have rendered Chekhov's cellar spiderless, at least free of spiders that are large enough for me to see. Shudder. How much, sorry, how much did I get? 5 XP. Let's climb up the ladder. Well, we're not strong enough to fight those yet. Mumbling to himself as he checks off his mental to-do list. What can I do for you? Tell him about the ring I found. I found this old class ring. You hand it to him and he looks it over. Hey, a 17 SIT ring. I've got one of these in faux emerald, but not a faux sapphire like this one. These are the ones they gave to the junior varsity pig skinners. Had a little enchantment on them so the kids wouldn't get quite so many concussions, probably worn off by now. Is it worth anything? Nah. Not to a jeweler or pawnbroker or anything like that. 8-karat gold and the stones made of glass. A collector give you 30 meat for it, such as myself if you're interested in selling it. Let me think about it, because I want to see if it actually can be used for something. Does it actually give me anything? I do have the ring equipped. Makes everyone think you attended SIT or mugged someone who did. Okay. Do we want people to think that we went to SIT? Or do we want 30 meat? I'm gonna hold on to it for a bit. I'm gonna remember that I can sell it to him. There's no hose. Wasn't there supposed to be a key or something? You know what? There's nobody around here. Let's loot the thing. I gained 7 meat. Okay. I can't use my crowbar on it. Oh, let's look for a fuse. I got a fuse. Nice. The car is missing its gas tank, but there is a big glass of gasoline in the cup holder. You got an item, 133% full gas can. Nice. There's nothing else of interest in the car. There's also no interest for a year if you'd like to buy it. Took me a second there. I was like, what? Would not suit yourself. I don't know. Is there anything else that we can do? I don't think so. Hey, there's the turtle. The turtle seems to be heading to Ocean City too. At this rate, it might beat you there. Let's take it with us. I can name the turtle. I was gonna name it Donatello. Or do you guys want to be in the game? Does somebody want to be my pet, or should he just be Donatello? Call him Robert? How's that? Super Rob Man. Or should I call him Robert? Good. Super Rob Man the Turtle. What are you doing, Katya? You can make the jump. Good girl. Alright. It was only 6 miles. Damn, that's... It's not far, but it's not far. Does that make sense? The bus driver. Let's talk to him. Hey there, friend. Any luck with the gas? You show the driver your gas can. Well, his gas can. Well, this can doesn't usually hold that much gas. Not sure how you did that. Well, whatever. Are you ready to hit the road? Not quite yet. Give me a minute. So you're the no stone unturned type, eh? I respect that. Just let me know when you're ready. No rush. I'll be right here waiting. In pouring rain. Won't be long. Hey, this pump is full of water instead of gas. Can I fish in it? You should have known there weren't any fish in there. You can see the entire thing from here. Interesting. So I don't think there's anything else I can do, right? That's interesting. Because there's like other stuff. Are we going to come back here eventually? Because like I don't have... Yeah. Maybe if I did things in a different order, I could do more. Helco gas. Let's get out of here. He takes the can and empties into the bus's tank. And with that, we're on our way. All aboard. I gain 10 XP. You climb back on the bus and return to your seat, and soon you're dozing off, the sound of rain spattering on the window beside you. Unfortunately, it's barely an approximation of sleep. Sort of sleep that you slip into so gradually that you don't even know you're asleep until something wakes you up. Plunkett Street, and you realize that your meandering thoughts of the past few minutes have been utterly strange. Shadowy tendrils of whispering ideas. Hey kid, this is your stop, right? That are now totally forgotten. Huh? What? All ashore. What's going ashore? All ashore, what's going ashore? I don't even know what that means. Thanks for traveling Willis Bus Company. Disembark. Ocean City, Plunkett Street. Got Murray's Antique. Cola Wars surplus. Sale, 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 going out of business. Sale, sale, sale. I think they've already gone out of business. I do have a crowbar. We might be able to pry those boards off. Going seems inaccurate. Probably nothing you want here anyway. Hello, sir. That's a nice top hat you have. There's nothing in that direction except the road you arrived on, and walking all the way back to there. Back there probably isn't a good use of your time right now. This hobo seems wholly unperturbed by the rain. Talk to him. Nice weather we're having. He smiles and looks up and lets the rain splash on his face for a while. Suits me fine, I guess. A wise man once said, the rain falls on poor men and rich men alike. Was that before umbrellas were invented, or my name's Gus, by the way. I'm Ultimate Rich. Pleased to meet you, Ultimate Rich. Say, you wouldn't have a couple of meat to spare, would you? I really don't like giving money to hobos, man. Really don't like it. It encourages them to continue to be hobos. No can do, Gus. No can do. If you do something for me, I'll give you 2 meat. That sounds incredibly dirty. but meat is our currency. And I don't need you to do anything dirty for me. But if you do something clean, maybe. Just maybe. But for now, no can do, Gus. That's alright then. You have a good night now. Frick, Gus, thinking about giving you 2 meat. Oh my god, I didn't sell the ring. I could have sold the ring for 30 meat. Okay. Frick it, let's give him some meat. Whatever. Sure, take your frickin' meat. Thank you very much, Old Mitchell. Old Gus won't forget your kindness, you bet. Take her easy, Gus. I better not regret that, Gus. Release. The note says, the note on the door says, please. Please what? Man, everything's closed here. I think the store sells broken glass and drafts. This one's condemned. This building looks perfectly solid. Maybe it's just the people renting it that were condemned. This trash's reach has exceeded its can's grasp. Given the current conditions, dark and stormy, you probably shouldn't wander into any alleys. Some ne'er-do-well has deliberately vandalized this streetlight. Ocean City, watchful eye. Secure Burris, building and loan. Huh. You can't see anything interesting within walking distance in that direction. Alright. Let's go to Secure Burris. It's late. The bank is closed. Safe. What else do we have? We got Murray's. Maybe Murray will give me some money for the ring. The bell over the door jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up at you as you enter. Oh, hi, you must be Ultimate Rich. We don't get many customers at this time of night. Or at all, really. That's me. You're expecting me? Yeah. Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me that letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh, geez, you're soaking wet. Come on in and I'll get you a towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip on any vintage bric-a-brac as Jessica grabs a threadbare bath towel from a shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks. Is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific. He isn't. You said that in a kind of ominous way. Where is he? I wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact and said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back. Is there something I'm missing here? This is an antique shop, right? You make trying to talk... What? You make trying to talk Great Aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfield sound like a deadly spy mission. Yeah, this is going to take some explaining. Well, I'm definitely intrigued. Explain away. We don't have a lot of time just now, but follow me, and I'll give you a quick sketch. Okay? Jessica leads you into a back room furnished with some desks and some strange-looking machinery. Welcome to our back office, the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques. Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago, Murray found out that there's a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky would be a real understatement. Hinky? Murray called them tainted. Dark magic. Real bad mojo, you know? Cursed? Are you serious? It's no joke. That's what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and selling them keeps us in scratch. But really, we're trying to hunt down all these evil doodads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out to get one and never came back. That's the long and short of it. Yep. What do you say? Are you in? Well, yeah, I can't just leave him in the lurch like this. Great. I hear the shop door opening, and after a moment, a goblin pokes her head into the office. Hello? Oh, hey. That's swell timing. Hey, Gabby. Murray's sister's kid showed up. Come meet him. Oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? Well, I guess... Slight cringe. I guess if I had, like, a female head, I could be a her. If I was a girl playing. I get that. But really, them? I am not a they, them. Hi, Gabby. Pleased to meet you. Hi, hello. The pleasure is all Gabby's. Gabby, would you be a dear and carry his luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard? He can sleep there till we find Murray. You've gotten it. Gabby picks up your suitcase and carries it through a door in the back of the room. Great, I could really use some sleep. There's nobody I need to call right now. There's nobody at this desk. Let's ask Jessica about it. Hey, Jessica, whose desk is this? Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's up fixing a leak on the roof right now. Well, he'll be back later tonight. See? Kitty cat. White cat is snoozing on an old towel. What's this cat's name? Calliope. Murray got her a couple of years ago. Scritch behind the cat's ear. You give Calliope a good scritching, but she doesn't react at all. Why doesn't Calliope like me? Hey, she'll warm up eventually. Try giving her some sardines. She loves those. Do you? Have any sardines? No, we're all out. You can get some more tomorrow. They have them at the Cola War Surplus store next door. Ooh. Modern radio stands here in defiance of the concepts of antiques. I cannot even hazard a guess as to what this contraption does. You're not sure what this clock is telling, but it sure isn't time. This desk is a mess. Whose desk is this? Murray's. Keep nagging at him to straighten it up before someone bumps into it, and we have to call the National Guard to dig them out of the avalanche. With curse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyway, best not to mess with it. Will do, I mean, won't. Should I bump into it? I want to bump into it. I'm bumping into it. I'm bumping. I'm bumping. This is my new bedroom, apparently. You can hear Gabby bustling around in there, making the bed and such. Talk to Jessica. Well, I'm going to turn in. Good night. Hang on a sec. I can't go to sleep yet. Pretty sure I can. I bet I could do it right here while I'm still standing up. Haha. Well, I hate to spring this on you, but there's something we need you to do before the night's over. A mission? Already? You know those cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectatron 1000. We've just gotten it up and running since Murray left. And it turned out there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's not great. I was going to have Gabby go get it. That's why she came over tonight. But since you turned up out of the blue, I guess there's no time like the present. I am probably not exaggerating when I say there is literally no time except for the present. What? As in, there might not be a future. You won't have to go far. You won't have far to go. Just the same thing. It's just down the other end of the block. If the readings are right, there's a newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. Should be in there. Wow. Wow. Gabby will go with you. She's good in a fight. I'm not unfamiliar with violence. Yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that, but you never know. Hey, Gabby. Gabby reappears with an expectant grin. Go to the newspaper office with Ultimate Rich and help him. Help him get that hat, okay? Okay. Gabby is ready for an action. Let's mosey. Nice. Gabby is a companion of mine. I'm going to make an excited sigh. All right, fine. You said it's a hat? A cursed hat? According to the readout, yeah. A men's fedora, probably. And I'm supposed to, what, just break in and take it? Wow. Not break, exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the realtor's office. I'm pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering. You'll be in and out and back here and in bed before you know it. I got a newspaper office key. Sweet, let's do this. Whoa, she's a lot bigger than I was expecting. I can't sleep until I get the hat. Well, let's find out where this door leads. You open the door and there's just a brick wall behind it. Apparently it goes nowhere. Interesting. Where's she going? Can we go further out? No. Hello, Katya. How you doing? Okay, time to bust in here and find a weird cursed hat. Let's unlock the door with our newspaper office key. I take a deep breath and unlock the door. I give the key to Gabby for safekeeping. Let's go inside. What's up? You should lay down. You look tired. You are getting very, very sleepy. Okay, there's coffee. There's a little bit of very, very old coffee left in this percolator. There's a half-finished document in the typewriter. Let's read it. Government corruption at all-time high. The government has once again slashed funding to city services and social programs, citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining where the funds have been reallocated to. Additionally, anonymous sources report cuts off abruptly, maybe as a result of the pink slip next to the typewriter. Let's read the slip. Curtis, if I've told you once, I've told you 100 times. Not enough people buy the paper anymore to keep the lights on in this joint. Electricity is expensive because it is a very recent innovation. As such, fully half of your salary is paid by government subsidies. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We go way back, buddy, but you've given me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Grover's Burgess, editor-in-chief. Huh, I almost named my character Grover Burgess. That would have been odd. You see the corner of a note sticking out from under the desk blotter. Let's read it. The note says, Tucker, I got you that bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where Burgess can't find it and rat us out to the Prohees deck. Under the water cooler, eh? Surely it's not still there, but it couldn't hurt to check. Where's this water cooler at? Where's this water cooler at? Let's move it. Look, a trap door. Let's go through it. Do we want to go through it yet? Do we want to check everything else? Let's check everything else out. I see a thin 3-ring binder on his desk. I got an item. Pneumatic tube system operation manual. Can you not... Not good. Can we read it? This is a reference manual for a citywide network of pneumatic tubes. Looks like the eye had some state-of-the-art delivery infrastructure. It's newspaper archives from 18 to 1819. Let's look through them. Without anything specific you want to look up, this seems like a waste of time. Fair enough. There's a crumpled up pink slip on this desk. Let's read it. Carver, I can't believe I have to tell you this, but it is against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You're fired. You're so fired. I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. If I see your face in here again, I will both give you the axe and set you on fire. Grover Burgess, editor-in-chief. P.S. How did you even lift it? You must have had, what, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. You make a mental note to never pick a fight with this Carver person. This desk has met a violent end. Search the wreckage. Nothing but a pile of homemade toothpicks. The drawer on this one is slightly ajar. I got nasty old leftovers. Did we read this one? Oh yeah, the bottle. Robson. First Hinden, then Carver. Who's next? Venable says if Burgess comes for him, he's gonna karate chop his desk in half. Oh, that was Venable's desk. Sincerely, Curtis. P.S. What's a karate? Oh, hey, it's one of those new Arcane Press news feed things. High tech. Let's look inside. Let's keep watching. Today's winning race horses. Gristler's mother, Too Much Corn, and Hauser's jacket. Should we remember this? GTH. Charles Hindenburg cooks stew. Onlookers report it smells like it might be beef or maybe lamb. Parisian bards declare independence, claim debauched tavern as a sovereign city-state. Severe storm causes trolley disaster, prevents 5 other trolley disasters. Today's list of banned dances: the chutney slider, the dirty blitz, and the upside down tango. Is the upside down tango like, I don't know, I was going to say something, but it's kind of dirty. Prohibition agents confiscate 40 barrels of wine. Why do you always yank on my cord? Huh, cat? Ten cheese wheels and some fresh honeycomb also seized. Babe Ruth gets haircut. Barber says you'd think he could have left a better tip. Jack Dempsey removes teeth to improve boxing skill. Says Dempsey in interview. Second edition of Principia Mathematica published. We still cannot understand a word of this, say local children. Okay, I'm just done. There's a half-finished letter in the typewriter. Reginald, I think Burgess is on to us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this out as a letter instead of just talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Ah, crap, here comes Burgess with a pink slip. Sincerely. Doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they could type their name. Also, under the water cooler? Pink slip, another one. Hinden, I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean out your desk and hit the road. Grover Burgess, editor-in-chief. P.S. Do you like the word cockamamie that I used up there? It's a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really going to catch on. I don't know about really, but it will catch on. Whoever worked at this desk forgot their cufflinks. Let's take them. Huh? Let's have a look at our inventory. Gives us +1 mysticality. Where does it go? It replaces my gloves. Okay. Can I read it? Do I have enough? No, I need 5 mysticality. Correct. I need 3 more mysticality. Oh, that's actually a weapon. Ah, it increases my muscle by 1. I could have had the clam jerky back in that one area and opened up that one door. Neon, how's it going? This is, it's by the same people. I don't think it's connected in any way to West of Loathing, but it is done by the same people. Oh, so we would have to replace, well, you know what, I'm going to replace Simon the Warbler with Super Rob Man the Turtle. Did you play West of Loathing? Thanks, man. No, that's not what I meant to do. No. I want to gab with Gabby. Hey, Gabby, everything all right? Sounds like a cat meowing. Chit chat? So you're a flapper, right? Haha, yes. Gabby flaps all of the time. Gabby's parent flapped too, and Grand Gabby. But it's only been the style for 7 or 8 years, right? Goblins. Well, you don't live very long, huh? Depends on how you look for it. Parent Gabby popped a 1.5 years ago. But this Gabby basically is that Gabby and previous ones too. What? Haha, it's okay, don't worry too hard for to get it. Us goblins think human baby making is super crazy. It is kind of super crazy. You know what? I don't want to talk to you anymore, Gabby. You make my head hurt. You have it, but have not played it. Interesting. Well, maybe you should play it. And let me know how it is. Did we read the handwritten note? Yes, we did. Okay, let's go into the cellar, the trapdoor. Got some fish head, guys. It's an underground press, literally. There's still a newspaper left in it. Let's take the paper. It's an underground press, literally. There. Okay, we got an item, underground newspaper. Can we read the underground newspaper? Yes, we can. It's printed. Secret underground newspaper office. It's more of a manifesto specifically calling out the government's suppression of the local newspaper and the importance of a free press. There's also an amusing but puzzling cartoon about a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at a cat's head, which the cat didn't seem to mind. Okay. It's a calendar from 11 years ago. Let's take a closer look. There's a huge black skull scrawled on July 22nd, 1917. Well, let's go and find out. That date would look like would like to... Okay, what date would you like to look at the archives for? All right, we found something interesting. The top story from the date is the Ocean City comptroller's passing of an overly complicated sidewalk right-of-way policy that outlawed street-side newspaper vending machines and limited the maximum allowed width of newsstands to 4 feet. The story continues to say that watchful eye management raised concerns about loss of revenue, and the comptroller made a vague promise to divert city funds to make up for any future shortfall. Looks like it worked out great for everybody. Okay. There was something else. What's October 14th, 1908? Oh, that's when that chick got hit by the car and died. Tragic accident certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurred yesterday evening when Hiram O. Crullins, owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile registered in the state, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, i.e., a person standing on the side of the road attempting to solicit transportation from passing motorists. Fortunately for him, for Mr. Cullins, the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the places of their demise in murderous, phantasmagoric rage has been rejected by modern science as rather unlikely. Wouldn't you say? Unlikely? Sure. Okay, let's go back down. It's the control panel for the pneumatic tube system. Let's check it out. The control panel has a green button, a red button, a big lever, a knob with a bunch of letters on it, and a series of colored lights that are currently off. Let's consult the manual. Startup instructions. Push the green power on button. Pull the pump engage lever. Adjust the suction rate according to the pressure diagnostic indicator. If the red indicator light is on, set the suction adjust dial to A. If it's blue, set it to E. If it's green, set it to D for Rick. To abort startup, press the red power off button. Okay. Green lever. Red, green, blue. ADE. Red, green, blue. RGB. Okay. Let's try it. Oh, actually, we can still see it. Green. Yellow. There wasn't yellow. The frick, dude? So it's not A, D, or E. So it's either B, C, F, or G. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Could it be Roy G. Biv? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet? It is. It is. So it's going to be C. Let's set it to C. Heck yeah. Well, someone's going to get some very strange mail. And how? What were those things anyway? And what were they doing down here? Were they trying to start an underwater newspaper? That wouldn't work. The ink would smear. We gained 5 XP. I'm pretty freaking proud of that, I must say. It's a very old manhole cover. This must be the hat Jessica wanted you to recover. Let's take it. Terribly cursed fedora. What does it say? An ominous, vaguely person-shaped stain on the ground. Heck yeah, that was awesome. You decided you won't be needing that pneumatic tube system operating manual after all and return it to the desk you grabbed it from. One fewer thing to carry. How's it going? Did you find that hat? I found a hat. I guess it's the one you meant. It doesn't look unusual, though. Yeah? Well, it does creep me out a bit. I can't really put my finger on why. I know what you mean. Feels kind of like you have a headache, except you don't actually. More like a feeling of dread, like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet. Well, that is definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take that hat and go sit in the machine over there. Why? That's our uncursing machine. Got to get the curse off the hat, right? Okay, yeah, that makes sense, but what? Can't we just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved? Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together, you'll lift the curse from the hat and transform it into a sort of allegorical dream space that the machine can transfix. What? Sorry, I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase. The uncursing machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to psychically project it into it to try and resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. That's where things can get a little weird. Really? Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you'll just have to give it a try to understand. Okay, I'm just going to do something here. All right, I've started a poll. My my throat is getting pretty dry from all the reading and talking. Oh shoot, this guy showed up. So I'm gonna have to probably put a limit of like 2 hours on the streams for this series. But yeah, let's talk to Charles. Let's do the machine, and then we'll see what the poll says. You must be Charles Wallace. I'm Ultimate Rich. That I am. Pleased to meet you, Ultimate Rich. What do you do around here? Oh, your general handyman sort of stuff. I keep the lights on and the water running. Built the Detectotron and the uncursing machine too. Wow, that's some real high-tech wizardry. Aw, it's nothing really. Let me ask you something. Anything I can help you with? How does that weird uncursing machine work? Oh, I only built the thing. I can't begin to tell you how it works. The innards are all wired up to a little porcelain cat figurine that Murray found somewhere. Well, that's weird. It's a real traditional sense, yep. In a real traditional sense, yep. Secret. Anything I can help you with? Nothing right now, Charles. It's the uncursing machine. Do you want me to try to give you a clue as to what the secret game is before I play it? And it shows up on stream? You sit in the chair, which is surprisingly uncomfortable, and pull the weird metal dome thing down over your head. What would you like to uncurse today? It is not Octodad. Nope. The terribly cursed fedora. No sooner have you sat down than the machine with a... No sooner have you sat down than the machine with a hiss positively whips the fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles around in there angrily like a snake in a cement mixer, and after a good loud minute, flops limp and wet into my lap. Whatever ominous energy once possessed the terribly cursed hat is gone. It is now simply a terrible hat. I got an uncursed fedora. But the curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dreamlike construct within the machine. Now, how do I get rid of that curse? Street Fighter 6? Nope. I don't really do many fighting games, Mr. Din. The Long Drive. I'm not familiar with The Long Drive. I need to look this up now. You would pay to watch me play The Long Drive. The Long Drive. Survival game. It's only available on Steam. Darn it. Came out in 2019. It's been out for 5 years. I've never heard of this game. Interesting. Have you played it, Neon? See, curses are like energy, Ultimate Rich. They can't be created or destroyed, only changed. Can't remember who said that. Isaac Newton? Newton. Newman. Yeah, that machine knows how to take a curse from one object and put it on itself. But as for how you change a curse, well, I don't know. That's some higher consciousness, spiritualist stuff. Don't know much about that. I'm more of a Newton Newman sort of guy. The fedora's curse bounces around the innards of this machine, daring you to come project your consciousness inside it. Sounds safe, I'll do it. You have not? Okay. You just drive down a road, that's it. Really? There's got to be more to it than that. Uh-oh. Fedoral Reserve? Huh. Well, this looks familiar. I heard thy death call, creature. Rest now, I will A tree felled before its time, a ground stained with sin. Yes? Et in Arcadia ego, even in Arcadia there is death. Even in paradise there is a killer. Another one, he's got a whole bunch of fedoras. Thou know who I am and why I am here? Aye, Cutter. There has been a Mordre. What knoweth thou of Mordre? That I did not do the Mordre, and that is all. What mo have thee for me? Only this. I am one of 3 brothers. One of us always tellins the truth. One of us always lies. And the third of us does not speakin at all, but honks. If I find in thee a liar, there is no thing I can do to save in thee. Aye, Cutter. Thou art a servant of the wood. Blessed be her branches. Branches? Blessed be. Which tree has done the Modre today? Big power in the wood today, Cutter. Aye, a tree has fallen in the forest, and it has made a sin. But not me, a sinner, that I assure thee. Thou claim to be without sin? None of us is without sins, but mine do not run to Mordre. Then whose? Look for my brother. Thy brother speakins of 3 brothers. This is fairy talk. No thing has honkin in this land since Mother Duck laid the big egg. No honkin since then? No, sire. I'm confused. No, there's a third one, so this guy's the liar. This guy's gonna honk, right? No, this guy doesn't honk. Something is rotten in the wood, Cutter. I, a Mordre, with perversions at its source. Speak to me of perversions. I have no thing to say, for I do not tarry with them. What do thou tellin me? I am troubled by the Mordre, but of it I know no thing. I warn thee, my forgiveness makes no room for liars. Thou wilt do what thou must, Cutter. I have no doubt. Is this a big game? Oh, is the game that I'm going to be playing a big game? Moderate to maybe slightly below moderate. Oh, hold on. You were asking Neon about the game. Sorry. I should read properly. Forgiveness, no room for liars. Thou will do what thou must, Cutter. I have no doubt. Thy brother, speaking of three brothers. One who always lies, one who always telleth the truth, and one who does not speaking at all but honks. What's speaking thee of this? I do not honken, sire. I swearian upon it. Never hast thou honken? Never, never. 'Tis a sin in mine eyes. Okay. So there are three. But there's none that honks. So is he the liar? I think he's the liar. But then, I don't know. I'm confused. I'm supposed to pick one to execute? I say I did not do the murder. I also say I am one of three brothers. One of us always telleth the truth. One of us always lies. And the third of us does not speak in at all but honks. Thou lie about honkin'. What say? Thy brothers honken not. Thou wouldst lie to the cutter of the wood. Thou wouldst do mordre in the wood. Aye, thou hath the right of it. I sought only to distract in thee, whilst I make in my escape. Goodbye, cutter. Do not run from me, tree. Thou do not run? Nay, I growen. In 100 years I will hath grown so tall and strong, thine axe will never felon me. But I will not wait 100 years. Die, murderer. It was quiet. What? Big rot in the wood today. Cutter and wait. What? No, that's not you. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees, axes, and bloody sap cling to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. I gained 5 XP. I'm not sure what just happened, but as I turn over the formerly terrible cursed fedora in my hands, I feel confident that the curse which plagued the starchly little felt thing is finally gone for good. I put the hat back on. It nearly sparkles now. It's upgraded. Now all I've got to reckon with is whether I'm the kind of guy who goes around wearing a fedora. I love it. I like fedoras. It's any game, but 21 and a half hours of gameplay where you just drive down a road? That's it? If it has wheel support, you'll get it. Cool. I love it. Nice hat. Thanks, dude. It worked, I guess. Great. What was it like? I had some kind of crazy dream. There was a woodcutter. That was me, I guess. And these talking trees, and one of them had sinned. You know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is plenty for me. Okay, good. Can I go to sleep now? I can. Let's check out our bedroom. It's a shelf for knickknacks and tchotchkes. Let's take a look. It's a shelf of knickknacks and tchotchkes. There's an old rag doll on the top shelf. Must have been left by the previous tenant. Let's walk away from the shelf. Television set. You've heard of these. Let's turn it on. Unfortunately, no shows have been invented yet. Are there any loose floorboards? Simple writing desk with no chair or pens or paper or anything. Finally, time to get unpacked and get some sleep. What the heck? You stamp out the flames, but it's a total loss. Everything you own has been reduced to ash. Everything? Everything except, bizarrely, the stamp from Murray's letter. You got an item stamp from Murray's letter. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, no, I still have everything. Shoot, I was scared I lost everything. You are very ready for this day to be over. Let's go to sleep. Of course it's not just the next day. Of course we have to dream. As I mentioned probably about 20 minutes ago, my throat is very dry and done from talking and reading out loud. So I'm going to continue from this point next time. I'm enjoying this so far. Let me know what you guys are thinking of this game. It's neat, my opinion, but I would love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, so I am going to take about 15 minutes or so. I need to flip the laundry and get set up for the next secret game. And yeah, I'll be live with that, and we'll play that for a bit. So, hope to see you guys there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for voting. And yeah, we'll see you soon, hopefully, at the premiere of my new series. The second one tonight. This is the first new series, and that's going to be the second one. Alright, take care, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you around. Bye-bye. I think I turned off the camera so you didn't get to see me do my salute. But I did. Trust me.